Takeover in NBA 2K21 is literally the most broken mechanic in the game, and it's not even close. It's more broken than it's ever been before. It's literally so easy to get this year, and once you get it, the game is practically over. In this video, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about one, what are the best takeovers and how you can utilize takeovers to the best of your ability and honestly win every game once you get takeover. At the end of the video, I'm going to rant and talk about why takeover is so good this year and why it's better than it's ever been before and why they took out takeover booster from 2K20 and past 2Ks, because now takeover is broken. Now without further ado, let's get right into it.
I was just trapping, I cannot tell you what the fuck just happened. Used to have all the static, now I don't really care about nothing, just want the cabbage. And I just want a bad bitch. She set me up and she leaving the back end, then she leaving on weekend. These bitches be bugging, these bitches be, I gotta get to these pesos. Now I smoke on my dope, I don't chase hoes. 7, not talking no 8.
YouTube, what is good with y'all boys? It's your boy Chad D, back with another banger. And in today's video, as you guys heard in the intro, I'm going to talk about takeover and why it's probably the most broken it's ever been. Now, takeover this year is absolutely game changing. Once you guys get it, it's pretty much over. But the problem with takeover is that not only once you get it is it over, but it's the easiest to get ever. You can get takeover one shot, as you guys know. I've explained it multiple times, and I'll also explain it further in this video. And this has never been a thing before. It's never been to the point where you get takeover in one shot. In past 2Ks, you've had to earn it. You know, you have to work to get takeover booster. It's what was it? Elite something. It was elite something. You had to play the game a lot to get takeover booster. And once you get takeover booster, then it would help you a lot to get takeover. But now this year, there is no takeover booster. There's hot shot. There's special delivery. There's heat seeker. There's hot stopper. There's 4 badges in the game to help you get takeover faster. And those badges are breaking the game. And I don't know why 2K is not realizing it, but this game is absolutely broken with takeover being in this state, in this meta. This is absolutely insane. I'm gonna rant about it, and I'm also gonna talk about why or which takeovers are the best and help you guys hopefully, learn more about takeovers and get better yourself. And I'm gonna talk about which takeover is the best and why. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Before we get into this, if you guys have not hit the like and sub button, make sure you do that, because I'm dropping bangers literally all year long. I'm uploading every 2 to 3 days and streaming every single day. So hit the like button, hit the sub button, turn on post notifications. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So obviously, like I said, we're talking about the best takeovers first, and I'm just gonna keep it honest with you guys. If you guys, what is going on, bro? Okay, here we go. If you guys do not have either shot creating or sharpshooting as your primary takeover, you're gonna suck. It's not like these takeovers are bad, because these lock takeovers, finish takeovers could be okay, but there is no better takeover in this game once you get team take, once you get single take, or even double take, that is better than shot creating and sharpshooting. It stretches the floor so much, the possibilities are endless, because rim running is so good this year. You do not need finishing takeover. Once you get shot creating takeover, you either play me super high and stop me from fading, but then if you do that, I'll just run with my 99 driving dunk and all my finishing badges. I do not need finishing takeover, and lock takeover for some reason is basically useless. Jump shot contest doesn't do anything. That I don't know who uses. I've never met a soul that uses perimeter badge drop. And extreme clamps obviously is probably the best one, but even then, it's not that good. If you don't use one of these two shot or takeovers right here, shot creating or sharpshooting, you're gonna put yourself at a major disadvantage. Now, like I said, takeover is OP. Like those two I just mentioned are the best ones hands down. Once you have that, the game's practically over, because it really is unguardable. But now, not only is that super overpowered, but these badges that they added to the game are actually game breaking. As you guys know, I'm gonna have all these badges in Hall of Fame, because that's how you're gonna get takeover super fast. So Heat Seeker Hall of Fame gives shots taken around the paint area, including dunks, layups, receiver, a greater boost towards the takeover meter. Why do I get a lot of takeover for taking a layup? That doesn't make sense. Oh shit, I'm gonna use it in the Hall of Fame because it's gonna make me better. But it doesn't make sense as to why I take a layup and boom, I got a shit ton of takeover. I could take 3 layups and have takeover with this badge. In 2K20, if you didn't have takeover booster, and if let's say your takeover was sharp, if you didn't have if you didn't hit jump shots and you just got layups, you would never be able to get takeover. But in this, with Heat Seeker Hall of Fame, I can get takeover in a second, even if my takeover is sharpshooting. It doesn't matter. And obviously, Hot Shot Hall of Fame, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but for shooting. Boost takeover meter after jump shots. This one's even more broken, because now you can get in 2 jump shots. 2 jump shots, you can have takeover. And the most broken one of all, obviously I don't have it on because all centers have it on, but special delivery. If you special delivery do a flashy pass one time and someone makes a fading 3 with double shot creating takeover, you will have team takeover in 1 shot. This is the most broken badge of the year, and it's not even close. This shit should be nerfed so hard to the point where it should be at least 3 of these to get team takeover. Because team takeover, do you guys know understand how overpowered that is? On the 2s, if someone gets team takeover, you probably lost. Now I get it, it's too late. You can't take it out of the game completely. So like I said, you have to nerf it. You have to do something. But until they do that, 2s wagers are going to be unplayable. 3s are going to be unplayable in wagers. Also, the competitive stage in 2K is at a really bad spot because of largely because of this badge and the takeover system in general. And obviously, I'm not going to have this defensive one on, but Hot Stopper is the same thing, additional boost toward takeover after making plays in defensive end. A lot of centers have this, a lot of the defensive minded players have this. I play offense, I don't have a lot of defensive badges, so I don't have it, but a lot of people have this. If you get a block, you probably, I don't know, I've never used it, but if you get a block, you probably fucking almost have half your takeover damn near. These badges should not be in the game. They should add takeover booster back, but obviously it's too late, so we're kind of screwed for the rest of 2K21 if they don't nerf all of these badges. And the last reason why these takeovers are so goddamn fucking good is because look at my stats, okay? Obviously this year is the year of the offensive demigod, whatever we're gonna call them, where builds can do everything. My build can do literally everything. And that being said, add all these stats with takeover. How the hell are you gonna guard that? I have a 94 3-pointer with 28 shooting badges. If you give me takeover, I'm not missing a shot. The game is over. And that is a problem because like I said, takeover is OP, but it doesn't help that the way you get takeover is the easiest it's ever been. The badges that boost takeover are literally insane. Now that I explained completely why this takeover system is broken and completely flawed, it should definitely be reverted back to how it was in 2K20. We're going to talk about 2K20 for a little bit. Now going back into NBA 2K20, as you guys can see, if you go to takeover, it may look like I have obviously one takeover, one shot creating takeover. That's what it was in 2K20. You either had sharp takeover, you either had shot creating, you either had playmaking, you had one takeover. This year, I can pick anything. I can pick pull-up precision. I can pick extreme clamps. I can pick any of this stuff. I can do it all. If I get team take, I can play defense. I can fade. I can shoot threes. I can slash. I can do anything I want to for probably the rest of the game. Now, in 2K20, if you got takeover, you only had one takeover, so it was guardable. This year, when you have double takeover, how are you supposed to be guarded? If you have pull-up precision and spot-up precision, you are not missing a jump shot. They need to switch it back to 2K20, or this game, and the competitive scene in this game, is doomed. And it's doomed already more than it already is, because as you guys know, the skill gap in this game is already low. The contact dunks are way too overpowered. The contact dunks are literally game-breaking. And we also talked about, obviously, the stats that everyone has. Every build can speed boost, every build can play defense, every build can shoot, and every build can dunk. Now, these takeover tactics are way too overpowered, and there's not going to be any serious competitive wagers that people are like validated, and that I can say, okay, this person's better than next, because honestly, I can't. The problem is if you match up two really good players together, let's say you match up Ticino and who else is really good, I don't know. Let's say we match up Ticino and Annoying, okay, let's just use them as an example. If you match up them with each other, give Ticino the ball first, he can damn well 21-0 Annoying. Can you say Annoying's ass? No, you can't. You know why? Because of how overpowered takeover is. And you can switch sides. You can give the ball to Annoying first, and he can 21-0 Ticino. So no matter what, no matter who wins that game, I can't be like, oh yeah, Ticino's definitely better. You can't. Because this game, the skill gap is so low, and takeover and all this stuff is so goddamn easy to get and win with, that you really can't declare one person better than the other. And that's just honestly how I feel. And I think that the only way this is going to get fixed is by reverting these takeovers, or these takeover badges, and nerfing them. And next year, you need to put takeover booster back in the game, because not only is it still hard to get takeover, but you earn an easier way to get takeover. You have to earn it. You have to grind it out, and you have to get takeover booster rather than just playing my career over and over and then instantly getting hot shot Hall of Fame and special delivery Hall of Fame and just getting team take in one shot. Shit, you can make a white. You can literally make a white in this game and get team take off one shot. You don't have to green it. You can just, by the grace of God, get lucky and have it go in the hoop. Takeover is the most broken it's ever been. I don't know what else to say besides the fact that they need to fix it, because until they do, competitive play is dead. And a lot of people don't like the way takeover is set up, and I can't blame them. Like shit, this takeover system doesn't make any sense. There is no good takeovers for centers this year. Glass cleaning takeovers are okay, they're not good. Rim protecting is not good. The only takeover that is good is shooting and shot creating. Now, I don't know why they split up the takeovers this year. It doesn't make sense. This is the first time it's ever been like this. But now you can even double up on something. So let's say I get team take. I get pull up, limitless range, and spot up precision. I can shoot from fucking literally Narnia. I can go all the way back there and shoot from half court and green it because I have spot up precision and I have limitless range. I don't know whose idea it was to double up these takeovers for the first time, but it also wasn't a good idea. And that's actually what broke the game with the team takeover. It was the double shot creating take. they have to bring single takeovers back. They need to have each player have one takeover, and they need to put them back into single categories. You have sharp take or you have shot creating take. You don't have pull-up precision or negative impact. None of that shit makes sense. It doesn't make sense. It's doing too much, and it's breaking NBA 2K21. I don't know if it's just me. I had to get it off my chest because playing people that play like me, because I play like, I know I do this. You know, I use team takeover to my advantage. Of course I'm going to. It's the meta, and everyone's going to do it until they patch it. But playing people that play like I do, playing people that go for team take on one shot and get it and end up losing is aggravating. So I just had to get this off my chest. You know, if you guys want to talk about it in the comment section, I'll have a conversation with you for the next 30 minutes talking about why this takeover system is all fucked up. Now that being said, this video is over. If you guys agree, if you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. We can talk about it. But if you guys hopefully were entertained by this video, and if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like and sub button and turn on post notifications because we are on our way to 42,000 subscribers. And I appreciate you guys so much for watching. A video will be coming out next 2 days, stream tonight, and I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.